Alright guys, do you want the chance to win this M2 machine gun? All you have to do is leave a comment down below, like the video, and then subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll be giving away this BrickTactical M2 machine gun in next week's episode. Alright guys, we're back doing another episode of Hacksaw Ridge and Lego, and first things first, I got a new camera, so I'm very curious. Let me know throughout the whole video in the comments down below what you guys think of the quality. But first, we're going to work on down here on the beach. We're going to work on adding more foliage up here. Let's get some close-up shots to see how well this camera is as far as the autofocus goes, and then just the overall quality and colors. So I'm very curious to see what you guys think of this. Let me know in the comments down below for sure. But I just want to make sure that it's good quality. I'm trying to up my quality on everything. I think the lighting's a lot better, obviously, because I'm shooting this during the day. I'm curious to see how some of the later shots are going to be while this is recorded at night. And then another thing I do want to work on is I want to finish out the bunker back here. If I can zoom in on that. I want to finish that little guy back there. And then I also want to look through the comments and see what you guys have suggested for up top here. Now, I did order a bunch of 2x4s. I ordered, I think, 450 of them. So what I did was I counted up how many studs I had to go up to here, and if we do the simple math, we can just take, these are all 3 studs tall, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 3 is 12, plus I added one more brick here and one more brick there, so that's what, 14. And then I counted over. I know that this is 48 by 48 base plates, so that's 2 of them, so that's 96. And then I did 96 divided by 4, which is whatever that comes out to, and then I multiplied that by 14, and whatever that come out to, I bought that many bricks, and then plus a little more. So we should have plenty, because like I said, I still do have some in here, but I did want to get extras because we still are going to be using some for like down here and whatnot. But so long story short, those haven't come in yet. Those are probably going to come in probably Tuesday, so we'll have those for next week, which kind of a bummer because I did want to finish this. But what we can do is we can use the bricks that we have, the slopes that we have, and we can take those and we can start detailing. So we can take this kind of detail here and apply it to the rest of that. So I think that'll be a good thing we can work on today. And then we can finish off any of the detailing down here on the beach, because we'll be able to finish that detailing along the baseline here. So let's work on that. Let's get that bunker done, and we can start working on adding more plants and grass and whatnot up here, and I think that will be a good episode. So like I said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm probably going to start working on this mountain here, and once again, I'm just kind of playing around with this camera. I haven't used it, so this is the first time I've been using it, so I'm really curious to see what you guys think of it. Sorry, I'm just giving kind of some random pan shots. It looks like it autofocuses pretty quickly, so like boom, change the subject, let's try to go in on that minifigure there. So I think it works pretty well. So like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, we're back. I changed a couple settings on this camera, so hopefully it's a little bit better. I think the last clip was a little too overexposed, so I just want to show you some more shots here. I think this looks a lot better as far as the color goes. Everything's a little more higher contrast, not overexposed. So that's good. Figured that out. But look at the mountain, guys. This is huge progress. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'm not done yet, but I'm close. So what I did was, first of all, I just ordered some 1x1s in dark bluish gray, some 1x2s in dark bluish gray, as well as some cheese slopes. And now, if you notice, there's not a whole lot of exposed studs on this mountain here. If you look, a lot of them I topped off with these 1x1 cheese slopes, or I tiled them with 1x2 tiles. So if we look closely at this, you can see there's only a couple studs, you know, here and there. Most of them I covered up with these tiles, and I think that gives a really nice, like, smooth look to the mountain. And then obviously, once again, I didn't want to build this mountain, like, if I get at this shot, I don't want to build it out like this. I'm trying to get this good shot here. There we go. So I didn't want to build it out, right? Because like I said, it's a very straight up and down cliff. So instead of, for example, putting, where is it? Where's an example part? So like these are some of the bricks that I've been using. Let's see how well this focuses on this. Alright, so we have these 1x2x3s. Now instead of putting them like this, like here's a good example, like right here, building them out like that, I put them sideways like this. So I'm really not adding any like depth as far as like going out on the mountain. Only on the bottom you can see it kind of moved out a little bit. Hence why I didn't put all of these there yet. So basically everything's like more flat and pushed back up against it. It's keeping it still somewhat straight up and down, but as you guys remember, going back to that last clip earlier in the video, this looks way more detailed. So I almost don't like some of this down here, so I might take some of that off, but I think it's way better than it was before. And like I said, just standing back further, if I get kind of a wide shot here, it looks really good. So I'm really excited with it. And if I go all the way back here, it looks really cool. So I'm excited, and like I said, next week we'll get the rest of those 2x4s and we should be able to tie this in completely. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on adding some more detail up here, work on the bunker back there. One thing I did do already was I found some of my chain pieces, and I found some of the I found some 1x1 studs, and then I also found some 1x1 round bricks, and I went ahead and added some barbed wire. So I added some back there to kind of give that detail underneath my TV there, just to add a little more, you know, detail back there, because there's not much I can do back here. There's not much space here. And then I actually tied 2 chains together on this one, and you can see I just did the same thing. I just twisted it and gives it that barbed wire effect there. So I added some of that. So I don't know how much more I'm going to add, because my thought process was the Japanese would probably want to put a bunch of barbed wire and like obstacles like right above this cliff, right? Because that's where they know people are going to come up. So try to stop them right there, so they can't go forward and they can't go back. So that was kind of my thought process there. So I might add a little bit more. I might figure out some other things I can do. But let's go ahead. Let's finish off this bunker back there. I think this camera looks pretty good. I don't know. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Let's work on that bunker, and then we're going to go ahead and add foliage like this all throughout the rest of the top of this mock here. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, I just want to cut real quick. I want to show you guys, or give you guys, a little snippet of one of my new songs. Check it out, link in the description. It's called Reflections. Go ahead, stream it on Spotify, buy it on iTunes, Apple Music. It's out everywhere, or just go on YouTube. But here's a little snippet. I just want to give you guys something, and let me know what you guys think. But go over to Spotify and then the YouTube link in the description for sure, and leave a comment. That would be greatly appreciated. All right, here's a little clip.
Say, listen, these are the days I will cherish and look back upon. Until then, I'm busy making music, writing songs. Beats speak to me different when the lights are off. Bass knocking my emotion like what's going on. It's no longer the life that I want is far away. The life I'm currently creating is now underway. Building this house brick by brick every day, until we're traveling on tour, getting hella plays. I'm well versed with this building thing, I must say. I've been doing that since all my younger days. Now I'm 21, almost 22. Part of me asking myself what I do, stressing out.
Alright, what'd you guys think? Let me know, not in the comments of this video, but go over to my Aldera YouTube channel or my Instagram, and let me know what you guys think. DM me over there on my Instagram, my music Instagram, not my BrickTactical one. Let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely improving my mixing and mastering, so let me know what you guys think of the quality of the music. No leaves on the palm tree. Let's fix that real quick. Boom. Much better. Alright, so I think we're done with the mountain section for now. So what I'm working on now is I've moved over here. What I've done is I've taken all the palm tree tops off, simply because it's really annoying to try to reach back here and like bob and weave underneath all these leaves. So I took them off temporarily. Now what I'm going to be able to go in and do is start adding all this detail that I was talking about. So I'm going to go in and start adding all of this detail like you see here. Just add this pretty much everywhere. What I've been doing is I've been adding a lot of detail around like the base of the palm trees. I think that looks really good. So if you look like over here, for example, you can see like what I've been doing around the bases of some of these palm trees. So I really like the way that that looks. So I'm going to keep doing that pretty much for all of this mock back here, because you can see, I mean, if I give you like kind of a bird's eye view, this is actually a really good view. You can see how this front section here is pretty much done, and you can see how there's just a lot of tan spots back here. So we're going to try to break that up. Then I'll go ahead and add the palm tree leaves back on. Another thing I've been working on is the bunker back here. So what I did was I took some of those, I don't know what they're called. They're like the bush pieces in tan. I've had a bunch of those on tap. So I took those, and then what I did was I took these hinge pieces. You guys have probably used these before. So I took these hinge pieces here, and then I angled, you can actually see it on that one there. You can see the hinge piece right there. So I took the hinge piece, put the plant or the bush piece at an angle. I did it for 2 of them, and then I kind of like just stuck on some light bluish gray bricks and tiles, and it gives the effect that it's like blowing up, like sand is, you know, flying in the air along with, you know, like rubble and whatnot. So I'll add flame pieces to this later, but this is kind of what I was thinking about, is having that corner look like it's being hit with a shell of some kind. So I got to work on the roof. I'm probably going to have like this corner section blown out. That's the one drawback, is this is kind of fragile the way this is put together, but it's all good. And so I want to do like this corner being blown out, but then also have somewhat of a roof there. So that's what I got to work on as well. So we got 2 things there. Then I've got all my detailing pieces up here. So we're going to keep working, and I'll come back when I got some progress. All right, guys, so we've got the palm trees are reassembled, and I pretty much have detailed all of the back side here. What I did was, to gain better access to this back section that's kind of underneath my TV normally, what I did was I went ahead and I unhinged this, or unattached this section here, and then also that back section back there. And so I pulled the whole mock out, and then I was able to come in here. I just wanted to add just a little bit of detail, just something that, you know, once it's pushed back up against the wall there, it's not going to just be a bunch of blank tan back there. So that's really what I wanted to do. And then I put the palm trees back together. And before I did that, actually, I went in and I added a bunch of different greens and olive greens and just all sorts of stuff back here that adds just some more detail, just some more greenery. And I'm really excited with how it looks. It looks really good. So I added all this stuff back here. And if we take a wide angle shot here, I think it's looking really good. So I'm just going to give you guys a couple pan shots here. And I'm really excited with how this is looking. Let's go ahead and get a view from the front so we can see the mountain. Obviously it's pulled out, so it's a little crooked there. But yeah, this is looking really good. I'm really happy with this. I like how the palm trees are random. I'm looking at this on the screen, and it is kind of like blank here and right here, but I like it because it's random. And so this is kind of cool. It's kind of like a circle section of palm trees here. We've got the tank in the middle. So I don't know. I think it looks really good. I'm curious to see what you guys think. And then I don't know if I showed this in the last clip. I did put kind of a temporary roof on the bunker back there. So and then I also found some flame pieces. Those are, once again, this is all temporary, or not done yet, I should say. This is not temporary, but it's going to be added onto this to make it look more like this here. So that's what we got going on for the second bunker. And yeah, I mean, I'd like to think that all of the foliage and whatnot is pretty much done for right now. I would say it's 90% done, because I probably will add some more details once I start putting minifigures and like accessories on there. But for now, I think we can call it done for this. It's really weird because I'm looking through the camera and it's a lot harder to show how cool this is in person. So I hope it comes across on camera. And then I'm really happy with how this turned out. So let's go ahead and take a break, and I'm going to go pull the giveaway winners from last week's episode, and then we'll come back. Go ahead and pick the winner from last week's episode. Let's go ahead and let's just go right here. Let's do LRT Bricks. Looking so nice. Can't wait to see it done. Great comment. Guys, make sure, once again, you like, comment, and subscribe, and have a chance to win that M2 machine gun. All right, our LRT Bricks, go ahead and email me through my website, BrickTactical.com, and I can get that prize out to you. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for this week's episode 32, I believe it is, of Hacksaw Origin Lego. I'm really excited with the progress. We got the main mountain is done. It looks great. I'm really excited about that. We've got pretty much all of the foliage and detailing done up there. Like I said, probably close to 90%, so I'm really excited about that. By next week, I should have those 2x4s so we can completely finish the front of this, tie it together, and that's another reason why I pulled this mock out to work on it while I could, because once we get those 2x4s, this is going to be completely locked together, so I won't be able to do that. So we'll get that done. We'll get this gap closed up so there'll be no more being able to see in here, so that'll be good. And we'll get that done, and then we'll work on the back section there, and then we just got to work on the beach. And I think probably not next episode, because we'll work on the mountain and whatnot and the beach, but the following episode we're going to talk a lot about minifigures. So I've got a lot of questions for you guys. So I know minifigures are very exciting for myself and for you guys, because what's cool is I'll make custom minifigures. For example, like I'll make Japanese soldiers and then American Army soldiers, and what I'll do is I'll use them on the mock, but then also I do sell some of them on my website. So it's kind of a cool way for you guys to build your own version of Hacksaw Ridge and then also support me, but also you get kind of like a part of Hacksaw Ridge, which is kind of cool. So lots to come on the minifigure side of things, so get excited about that in 2 weeks from now. And other than that, we're going to end it here. Once again, make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And next Sunday, I'll be posting another video, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I try to post videos as well. Make sure you guys check out my new song, like I mentioned earlier, link in the description. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
I got my mind set on one thing, that is my mission. I got friends that I lost and I really miss them. Life goes on, nobody is here to listen. Time isn't real, but it makes my friends distant. Things I want are set in stone, yeah, I see the vision. My future goals are bright and I'm here to go and get them. Fans in my future crowds are the ones that listen. These are the days I will cherish and look back upon until